Hey guys, so this is going to be a really quick run through of week 1 and week 2 of me being in school. Week 1, we learned how to do a scalp treatment, we learned how to color the hair, correct the hair if we've messed up. We learned how to lighten the hair, we learned how to do highlights. We also learned about temporary color, how to work with different textures, like hair types, different textures. We have theory class and we have practical. In practical, you pretty much apply what you've learned. In theory, you're pretty much being lectured on various topics in your textbook, which you will eventually go over in practical. So it's really good to have a big basis of both. So when you do come to that topic, you pretty much have a background in it already, and you're not too afraid of it. We have what we call Salon Day. Salon Day is every Saturday, especially for newbies. It's a really important day that you bring in someone and they can get a free service done to them. So that's always really great. If you know anyone in cosmetology in their first 10 weeks, make sure you get them and have them do your hair, because it's not only a benefit for you, it's a benefit for them. Um, my first week, I brought 3 people in, my father and 2 friends of mine. Um, Yesterday, Saturday, I brought in 2 people. One was a good friend of mine. The other person, I didn't know who she was. I posted up an ad, and a bunch of people answered it. And so I was very happy because, I would like to get, I'd like to get, people to come in and partake in my services, even though I've only learned how to do 3 things. But for the most part, I mean, school's great. Um, there are times that I kind of go, should have chose a different school. Basically, because it's not very, it's strict to an extent, but it's just kind of one of those things where you're kind of like, maybe I should have went to a different school. I mean, but I love my instructors. I don't know if I would even have the instructors I have now if I went to a different school. I love my instructors because they they can teach. They can teach and they can put up with stuff that I cannot put up with. I could not have somebody ask me 12 times what page. Well, I mean, it's different people in class, but 12 times, and then to have it written on the board and someone is still saying what page. That irks me so much. It really does. And I mean, and it's rude to turn to somebody and go, shut up. It is, but you get talking. And sometimes it's weird because you don't know if they know they're talking so loud that the teacher can hear them, or if they're talking because they just are talking and they're rude. I mean, it's really hard for me sometimes to really figure it out. And so there are times that I do move and I'll sit somewhere else because sometimes it's just ridiculous how much talking goes on, and the teachers don't say anything. And I think most of the time they don't say anything because they figure the rest of us that are sitting closer are taking it all in. So if you're not taking it in, that's your problem. Don't ask for help. But overall, it's kind of disturbing to everyone. But some people are too shy to say anything. But little by little, I do get into my habits of shut up. And I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of flack behind it, but hey, you're there to learn. And 9 times out of 10, you are talking. They're talking to someone they went to high school with. It's like, did you not talk enough then that you got to come here and talk here? So sometimes, yes, I do think my school choice could have been a little bit better. But there are days that I swear they are great days because our instructors are very helpful. They are very helpful, very patient, and little by little, they kind of make you become patient, and they kind of make you begin to um, realize that not everyone learns the same way. Like, I'm the kind of person, I do have to be physically doing it, and if someone's teaching, I need peace and quiet. I need to be able to hear a pin drop, um, which is not always the case with me being in school. So for me, before I started school, I pretty much made the decision. It's been 3 years since I've been in high school. I've got my little friends. I don't need more. I just need to go to school, learn what I need to learn, get licensed, and start my life. So I made that decision before I even started school. So when I go to school, I don't go with this idea to impress anyone or anything like that. I go just really natural. I don't really do makeup. I dress nice, just the way that the way I put my clothes together, it looks nice. But I mean, I don't necessarily dress up. Um, I know for me, I fade into the background. I really do. I'm one of those people that just kind of fade into the background at school and just ease on by. I'm not there to, be like a firecracker and, make everyone laugh and stuff like that. That's no, no. That's just not me. But I mean, I do love the fact that, we all, to an extent, we get along. I haven't seen any outright fights with anyone. Um, but like I had said, school in general is going really good. So I mean, I would definitely say if you're thinking about going to school for cosmetology, do so. Because people start out with different topics. Some people start out with braiding the hair. Some people will start out with cutting the hair. Some people will start out with hair color. Some people will start out with actually learning how to use their clippers. It really just depends on where they are in the book. So, yes, that's really what it depends on, to tell you the truth. It really doesn't depend on any given thing other than where are they in the lesson plan. But your classes will typically be mixed in with older students and the new students. So you do get a pretty good basis of people to help you. For the most part, you will end up all pretty much being a volunteer and having something crazy done to your hair. Um, so we'll take that into consideration. It usually isn't anything like drastic, um, but it's normally really something really, really cool. It normally is something really cool. I haven't had anything done to me um, just yet, but I'm thinking about getting violet highlights put in because I do have a curly mohawk. If you watch my other videos, you'll be able to see it. And also, the WordPress is going very good. I'm going to put a link to that down in the description box. And like I said, that's the first 2 weeks of school. So I will have a better review for you coming up after the 3rd week of school. So thank you for watching and have a very great day. Bye-bye.